as it launches, because, Calypso. I do remember Calypso from other games, though they then changed the logo, so I no longer have any memory of what manner of other games the Calypso guys and girls made, but, well, whatever. Let's get this party started. And hopefully everything will be fine. Hopefully. I wouldn't bet on it, but you never know. Alrighty. And we are back. With Talia, the dark elf who's cheesy evil. And our groups of heroic minions. Fighting against her stepfather, Thanos. Which is kind of, at least he doesn't have an Infinity Gauntlet. But I'm sure the game will throw one such thing at us. It's a blind playthrough. I have no idea what's going to happen. I haven't played the games, and even the Dungeons 1 I haven't played. I mean, I saw the videos on YouTube, but this is actually my first time playing a Dungeons game.
The Furious Evil returns.
Yes, the Furious Evil has returned, and we now
The
come
Battle of Steelsmith.
Guten Morgen, Herr Fragnostic.
Led by Talia, the brutal evil's army had reached the dwarven town of Steelsmith and made ready to storm it. Inside, the fierce dwarven King Grimly planned its defense.
Alright, so seeing as one of the main things is avoid the dungeon hard falling below 50% life, makes me think this is gonna be a big fight. Well, let's hope everything goes well. And get ready for added evil cheesiness. Because there's gonna be a lot of cheese here, evil cheese. Like Camembert. So I can push F2 to pick up creatures. Interesting. Thank you, game, for telling me this. Come on, Bear.
Alright, you lazy buggers, get ready. That evil horde is going to show up with that pointy-eared cow any moment now. But Steelsmith is a fortress like none they've ever seen. So, take your positions, and don't forget the elf is mine. I'm going to make slippers out of her ears. Did you hear the rumbling? They're here. I feel it in my right corn. Send out the scouts and prepare the death hammer!
Literally, we are...
Finally, the time of the great battle was at hand. Talia's troops had taken the quickest route from the Ash Spring swamplands, and they were full of anger and determination to win this final confrontation.
I wouldn't say that. I'm still trying to persuade myself to return to the forces of good.
Okay. A part of Talia burned with anger and determination to win this final confrontation. Another wanted to form work groups and look after the bonsai garden.
Ugh, ignore my little moments. I'm going to crush that god's damned dwarf. He's made his last stupid comment about elves. I'm going to make gloves out of his beard.
What's this whole thing about everybody using bits of their opponents for slippers or gloves? That's incredibly unhygienic. The time had come. Talia began...
Oh, that's where my dwarf troop was trapped. Good thing you found them. I wasn't looking for them. All right, men, tear the dungeon apart.
Easily. Well, off you go. Well, we're already getting started. So this guy literally just leaves his men to die of starvation in the middle of nowhere. I don't know. He doesn't look like a great boss. Just saying. Yeah, this is Dungeon Keeper. I mean, it's Dungeon Keeper 3, but it's real Dungeon Keeper. Oh, we've got ourselves.
And again, the exploratory evil dug up a few trapped dwarves. Obviously, getting trapped while digging seemed to be the order of the day around here.
Yeah, but seriously, it does seem to be that. There you go.
Ouch!
Fight till we're all dead.
Sure showed him.
There we go. Good enough. You know, I should probably get a couple more of these guys. One more. You need more gold, and these guys are awfully slow, but... Also, let's see. So, this is gonna be our gobbler's room. Gonna need the pesky things, and then we need the hideout so that our troops can sleep. So, didn't we already dig out something similar to that? Somewhere? Ah, here it is. Once we're done digging that. Come on, man! Work a bit faster! It's not like you've got anything else to do, just dig. Come on, man. The gunners here, they're dead. I guess nobody likes them enough. There we go. Now we've got the hideout. We'll probably get started on a workshop, but we have payday in like 1 minute. So hopefully we get to it. I'm like just digging. I have a feeling I'm gonna need a lot more gold than what I currently have, but I actually have no idea if I'm gonna get it. There we go. We do have a cobbler's room. Ooh, this is another mine pile. Yes, let's make this a treasury again. Still gonna work. Because we do need to dig. So. So, payday. After payday, then we can start worrying about the rest.
Hey, Talia, open those pointy ears of yours. I have a surprise for you and the Hellspawn. Something world-shaking. Come on, men! Fire the Death Hammer!
By the goddess, is that...
Grimly had had a gigantic hammer built, the Death Hammer. This caused not only a disturbance in the force, but also in the ground, causing a massive earthquake. The effect on the
Really?
dungeon was clearly noticeable. The dungeon heart in particular could only withstand but a few such blows.
How do you like that, you damned evil brood? Now, we just have to take a few minutes to rewind the thing, but it was damn well worth it. Stay and enjoy the show, evil scum.
In his own lovingly insulting manner, Grimly made it clear to Talia and the perplexed Evil that pulling back would not be an option.
Yeah, I've
The
noticed.
giant hammer had to be destroyed.
We can't stay here. That thing has to be destroyed. After analyzing it briefly, I've discovered a great weakness.
Threw something through the 2-meter-wide cooling vent to destroy the reactor?
What? Nonsense! The thing is standing right there, so we can smash it to pieces.
Oh, why did I expect sophisticated tactics when I'm hanging around with bloodthirsty, not exactly intelligent evil creatures?
Oi! What's the meaning of this? Why are you saying we're not sophisticated creatures? We're amazingly sophisticated creatures. on, folks. Be done with that. I've got a vortex room built. Well, a new area has been discovered, and what do we have here? Wage reduction. Well, that would be useful if we had somebody who needed high wages, but I guess even if we did, you know what, we'll leave it here in the treasury. Maybe later on we will have a need for it. So where's the Arcanum anyway? Ah, here it is. We need Devilness. Creatures. We'll get one imp. You know what, we'll get 2 imps. They're nice, they're useful for the mana. They're gonna be happy about it. Or they're gonna be dead. There we go. So now, people, we are going, I guess. And meanwhile, I'm gonna let these folks dig a bit more. There we go. So, army. So, F2 to call them all, huh? Actually, yes. Thank you, game, for telling me this when I first asked. So, we're gonna need some evilness.
I am the evil.
Yeah, good to know. Ooh. Let's start this fight. Somebody should hand over novice.
Aye, did you find me lost mine workers, Talia? Nice of you. Right, lads, show her where the hammer hangs.
Well, we were close by, so just go back in. And then we'll handle them, I guess.
For the absolute evil!
Yep. Because that's clearly why we're here.
He's not gonna get up.
Excellent. There we go. Oh,
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
seriously? Well, they're here, so not like we're gonna go anywhere. Talia,
For the
you are needed here. Go there and fight.
There are toothless spiders pouring out of a room that was accidentally unearthed. Disgusting.
Well, the spiders there. We're under attack here. Could be better. Could be worse.
He's not gonna get up.
Well, you're getting the potion. Good boy.
For
But
evil!
there are spiders moving, and we're gonna need it. So, everybody,
Whoa!
fight! Believe in you.
Ouch! Ouch!
Not a lot, but some.
Show him.
There we go. Paydays in 15 seconds, so it's better I don't actually. Yeah, we should also get. Where are the diamonds? Like, diamonds are an infinite vein of money.
It's payday.
Is it? Good. No bunk? What do you mean no bunk? We didn't build you one? Oh, you poor thing. Why didn't you say anything? punks. There we go. This way, well, you'll have all the punks you need.
Your dungeon heart is under attack.
From what? Ah, spiders!
Tell me what to do!
Murder them all! You're still making me from my way before now. Doesn't really matter. I cannot do anything. I need heaviness, so I'll just be pumping up the number of workers. There we go. Two more shall do the trick. These guys need to heal. Very little I can do. These guys do need their healing. There's gonna be more spiders coming, I know this already, so. Oh, you healing alright? Because you're about to die, but I mean, it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Well, hope you slept enough. There's things you have to heal now after all. Yep, one died. Well, we'll get another war. So now we have money.
And stay down!
And there we go. Yeah, we need healers, but we can't get healers without the... This. Critical hit bonus. Yes, please. We're gonna have to go up there. And there's enemy forces coming in. Nice of you to show up. Not so nice, but I haven't even healed my people.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
I don't say.
Hey! Keep your hands to yourself!
Yeah, yeah, go.
Obliterate the evil rabble!
Why would you want to obliterate the evil ham? So, under attack. Yeah, we're gonna need to stop the death hammer eventually. Before it gets too much of a problem. Well. Yep. There we go. And there we go. So if somebody wants to dig for that, they can. Excellent. Now that we have our infinite source of money, and we have the last little snotling, how's the army? Alright, you're all healed up. Well, except for the goblin and an orc, but we all have to make sacrifices for the greater good. Yeah, they're healing. They're healing so slowly, I do wonder why then. Like, come on, folks. You can do better than this.
It's payday.
Ah, good to know. We need Evilness though. So, while those guys are doing their job. It's fine. Off you go. I have high hopes for all of you.
Time to take.
I mean, we need some evil. The moment we get evilness, we get Nagas. And the moment we get Nagas, we get healing. And the moment we get healing, everything else doesn't matter anymore. Because we are healing. Get the novice. Heal the novice. Good. So I don't know. Who should be getting?
Yeah?
I mean, I'll give a Tome of Epic Criticality to you. And we're getting the Nagas. And we're increasing this one. We're going back down here. And we're adding a Naga to our roster. We do so need a Naga. Also, why are they healing? Do they heal when they stand... Well, demons heal. The demons do heal over time. The other creatures do not.
Who do you want killed?
Interesting. Well. Ooh, also the graveyard. Why didn't I think about building one? Well. There we go. So we've got our pool of evilness. Got our army. Let's see where else we can send them. Well, we can intercept the next squad. Heroes.
And stay down! Ouch!
There we go. So that's a camp. I mean, we can probably handle the camp. Just aim for the novice first. Everybody else comes after. First the novice. Oh. You have a fireball throw it, I ain't gonna say no. And then destroy the tent. Alright. So next summer strike is in 5 minutes. We should have probably headed over to handle that one too, but we'll do that. It's time. I'll send my men back. This place has been dug. What's the fastest way to the cemetery? Cigarettes! Well...
The Deathly Pale Evil had erected a cemetery. From now on, it could supply its own walking dead. Practically enough, heroes who had kicked the bucket were dropped here and then turned into brainless zombies. As an alternative, banshees could also be inspired to join the Burning Evil's army there.
Who am I to say no? And I do need to get... There we go, we also increased the level of our... We're going to give Arcanum spells, but... Let's get a Banshee. Hello, Banshee. Your name is Illus. Well... Good on you. I guess Banshees don't need to eat. I would hope. Because if they do need to eat, I have a lot of questions that demand being answered, and I don't know how well I'd like the answers. So I'm preparing for when we get the Arcanum. I have a feeling it's a close. It's gonna be. No. There we go. Any more gold? No, let's see. I'll put the treasure. I'll expand this treasury. Nothing else because I can. there's another gold vein here. I probably am going to make more gobblers. 'Cause relatively sure before the end of this. There we go. 15 minutes before the next strike. Now we can make traps. Well, not now, but we can get started on the building traps thing. Now we can make doors. If, of course. There we go. And you know what? Gobblers. Bandit. Workshop room.
It's payday.
Is it? Good. Yeah, good to know I have a lot of... First comes the workshop. With its creator mat. Should have probably dug. There we go. There we go. And the second creator mat is placed. Now, we're gonna put down the Tinkerer's Cave. And let's see, we've got 100. I mean, Arrow, Fly, and Win, that's very nice, but for now we'll just put down the Arcanium and get the simple spells. And we have no scrolls. Yeah, that sucks, but we do have an Arcanium now, so let's place it. And I did say this was gonna be the perfect place to put it down, and I wouldn't want to be considered a liar, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. As soon as I square it off, because I do like myself some symmetry. Ooh, more troops are coming. Enemy troops.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Well, let's stop them there. Off you go. I'm sure they'll manage. Should probably get started building some manner of doors. And a mana shine, but that requires 8 of those. And I should probably get a... well, one thing at a time. Also, next Hammer Strike is imminent.
We're going to tear that damn dungeon apart.
Well... so, the Tinker is what we need to build now. And then we'll put a Tinker Machinarium in it if we had enough boxes. We don't have enough boxes.
Aye, did you find me lost mine workers, Talia? Nice of you. Right, lads, show her where the hammer hangs.
Nope. We're gonna show you where our hammer hangs.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Really? One can't even finish the job on one side, but...
Command me!
there you go. Fight the others. Like, seriously. So what you're telling me is that I can just dump them here and... I guess they do. There we go. We've got a zombie now. appear in the Creatures tab. Well, there's zombies. Wait, unless... Well, this is to summon. I guess they appear in the army one. Yep, pack of 4 zombies. There they are. Good. And then they go into their tombs. To regen, I think? Yes. Excellent. Everything makes sense now. We need a lot of stuff. You're working on those boxes? Good, good. Yes, gobblers, you gobble. So, I think what we need is another Naga. Yeah, we'll get another Naga. And we'll bring this up. Because with the extra Naga, we should be fine also on the healing aspect of it. Yes, and we've got room here, so they can be built without too much of a problem. Let me just get some extra juicy mana from here. Alrighty, time to head on out. The army is gathered. And out you go into the wild unknowns.
I am the...
Now we've got... How do you get here? Well, I guess we'll have to go through there.
It's payday.
Good to know. So, and then I guess we'll have to go there to handle...
Daughter, reconsider your deeds. You can still turn back. No one need die today. Except these disgustingly evil creatures, perhaps, but certainly neither Grimly nor you.
This bloke is more stubborn than those phone marketing people who are always trying to get me to buy some shite.
Also, he's stunning my creatures, so we start to move on. Come on, buggy game.
It is now time for dwarves to die!
Seriously. Good. Zombies don't get healed, but that was, I think, expected. Meanwhile, the Nagas are just pumping out heals like there's no tomorrow. Because that's what a Naga does. It heals. Also probably going to be needing some goblins.
Sure showed here.
Yeah, the warrior is an advanced creature with animal. Can banshees heal? That's the question of a lifetime. Yes, they can.
What do you want me to do?
And there's the Doom Hammer. Hit the novice.
Take that!
Did you lose someone? No, everybody's still alive, which is good. Ah, no, we did lose someone. Yeah, the Banshee died and we lost the Goblin. Well, we'll get another Goblin.
So much for your death hammer, Grimly. Oh, did we break your toy? Are you going to cry like a little baby? Boo-hoo-hoo.
You'll pay for that. Don't be giving yourselves any medals yet. The Dwarven Empire will strike back. Of that you can be sure.
We could still solve this peacefully. You? Now? Really? In my moment of triumph? There is nothing you can't ruin, is there? Sorry. Holy crap! You're even good to me! Sister, you have some real issues. I have to go take care of a Dwarven king and tear his city apart. Follow me. To Steelsmith!
Alright. Delicious experience. Right up. And followed by us murdering and destroying more evil stuff. Well, destroying more good stuff. And again, good stuff is evil stuff, so but there's that. Why is this protected by an edge bubble? Well, you know what? I'll find out, but I guess I should get rid of this good area and get it under control so I can increase the amount of evil I'm getting. I have a feeling I'm gonna need a lot of it.
I am invincible! Well, almost.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be screaming that out loud, you know. Go for the mega fireball.
Ow!
There we go. Now you can attack. Alrighty. More evil follows us. Still need a tiny bit more. Perfect. Now we have a summon shadow.
I'm the Queen of Evil!
Talia, the Angel of Death. Mega fireball again. I am wondering if the evil creatures are gonna come in and attack. Evil. Life regeneration normal. Well,
Yeah?
you know what? Regenerator is always better, at least for the main hero. And if I have to give a critical to someone, I'll give it to Flamingo, the Angel of Death. Flamingo,
Give your orders.
come on. I mean, that's a beautiful name.
It's payday. There are enemies in your dungeon.
Yeah, see? I was wondering where they were. Well, we could return from that, or we could just use a demon portal. And back in we go.
Your dungeon heart is under attack.
Excellent. See? Spells. I got this. So now we can actually start building some traps. And actually, while we're at it, we should probably get the guards room built. Yep.
Hey, Talia, did you really think I didn't have another ace up my sleeve? I had a second Death Hammer built. It will tear your dungeon apart. Move it, men.
Another one of those things? Ah, damn it all anyway. Get ready for impact!
With a kaboom, the second death hammer hit on the ground and sent its destructive waves toward the dungeon. The dungeon heart groaned under the blow. This death hammer also had to be destroyed quickly in order to save the dungeon heart.
Just to make sure nothing happens to my poor little hammer, I also built an SLD-26 magical tower shield generator.
Seriously.
So knock yourselves out.
Generously, the foolish Dwarf King Grimly revealed the safety mechanisms to the listening and taking notes evil. Before the second death hammer could be turned off, a team would have to land on Endor. I mean, the eager for a Star War evil had to destroy the magic shield.
Right then. First, we'll destroy the magical tower, and
I
then
think it's
Death
that one.
Hammer number 2. No problem. We're good at breaking things.
Yeah, so we have to get here, then get up through the bridge, then the other bridge, then over there. Yes, we can do this. Just gonna take a moment. Let the power that courses from my vein rise as I research more advanced spells. And then let's see. Yeah, I'll get another dot. Features. What do we get? Area damage and slows all effect. You know what? I could get another banshee. Probably. Alright. Well, we do need goblins. If nothing else, because the goblins are the ones who can set the traps. So, goblins are a yes. I do have 15.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Don't say. What am I ever gonna do? Like murder them, I guess. And now we're getting wizards. Oh. We're getting somewhere, I guess. So, where's the tinkering room? Ah, there it is. Oh, come on. I know a second one can fit in here. It's just a matter of imagination. If only I knew how to turn the buildings around. Oh, you know what? Let me actually check. How do you turn the buildings around, game? Let's rotate camera. Which is unironically page up and page down, and that's literally not what it should be. In any normal game, it shouldn't be that, but whatever. Evil Loafer is on L. Huh. I just wanna turn. Attack command. F. Why F? Why not A? As is proper and normal and... Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions. Not ask questions. Well, one there. I'll just guess I'll expand over here and... This should be enough to make a second one. As for the traps, and now make a door and a door. I mean, doors do increase efficiency, and we do like our efficiency high. We're not just building doors, admittedly, but these are the best doors we can ask for. Because they're doors. There's more doors. Ah, well, there's more gold over there I can get my hands on. And I will, once I'm done building my doors. We could always use an extra door here, an extra door there. I'll put one here. Also, is nobody dragging the bodies where they should be? Like, makes me feel like this is gonna be a tedious manual process, but... I would expect the Znotlings to do it in my stead, but... Well, guess it's up to me. Why might you say no? And we've depleted a vein of gold. How sad. My despair is unmeasurable. We do have infinite amounts of the other one, but... So, we should get... Yeah, more creatures. And more creatures. And... more creatures. Yep. Definitively needed more creatures. Now...
It's payday.
Well, good to know. Let's get another orc. Another orc. And another orc. Can always use more orcs. And you know what? We'll give a wage reduction. Who wants a wage reduction? Someone who cannot die and is usually annoying. Because they cannot die, so the wages will keep on increasing. Where's the other demon? There he is. 'Cause- there we go. Because those demons tend to be the most, shall we say, high wage intensive creatures, and they just don't die. So I need. Oh, there we go. Mana Shrine! For all of your mana needs. Get yourself a Mana Shrine. And then just keep digging. Ooh, another gold vein. Good. Yeah, we're not gonna be running out of gold soon, hopefully. Probably would need more goblins, because the goblins are the one who turn the things into traps, and then the other ones were needed on, which... yeah, here they are. Well, goblins and orcs, but... Either's fine, and we're getting the doors built, so... Efficiency 70, yeah, because there's 3 doors there, but soon it will rise. We're placing ourselves some doors. So we need spike traps. How are we as an army? We got one. Where's the second group? Because we only have one group for now. I wonder why. Does it need to be bigger? Ah, and I had just put...
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
I mean, I just put the door down. I guess I'll dig in an unconventional way. Nothing saying I can't do it. So... I will. And, you know, they were stopped there. Armor piercing. So, who should have armor piercing? You know what? You're probably gonna be in the... There we go. So where are the dead bodies? There's one. Off into the cemetery you go. Was he alone? No, where's the others? Can we only have 4? I mean, it does sound a bit sad, but... just be that. There we go. Expanding the cemetery area. I mean, we got a lot of resting places here. Can we have at most 4? That seems a bit silly. I mean, one might expect we'd get more space out of this. No? I mean... is this another diamond vein? No, it's just a gold vein. Well... because I don't want my... there we go. There's mana there, but I don't actually need it. I am curious though why I cannot get more... it's like... could it be it's like blocked here? For research? No, guess not. Well... I'll just get more creatures then. I'll also go for the medium traps. So... I guess we should get started on the traps themselves. So, we'll do the good old classic spike traps. Then I do want them to go through the left side. But at the same time, I don't want them to go through the left side immediately. I'm gonna do something like this. Boom, boom, bam. I'm gonna fill this up. Oh, we finally placed a door. I am amazed. And then I'm going to destroy this door. There we go. want to.
I'll show you where the hammer hangs. So, second verse, same as the first.
Yeah, sure. That's your idea of. There we go. Two arrow traps. Twice for fun.
Payday.
Spiky stuff everywhere. What's there not to love? And then we have to get into the thing here. I mean, I could make this bigger and just get Probably not. I'll put a running boulder here that goes down. Again, I have to manually activate those, but I'll live. The enemies might not, but I'll live. Search. Got 4 extra creatures. Just so we can work more.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Yeah, don't say. I could get another imp. Arguably, these guys are good. And another bench. There we go. Well, they broke through the door. Did give us time to.
Hey! Death to all that is good.
There we go. Well, time for a murder. Yep. Yes, this wasn't. But seriously, I can only have at most 4 zombies. Is that it? I guess it makes sense to avoid it being overpowered. But on the other hand, I'm a bit sad. I mean, I have all of his space and it's pretty much useless because I don't need more than this. Unless I have to literally dump them on the graves. That be it? No. Nothing's happening. Well, I am sad. Alrighty then. You have mana. Our mana capacity is high. Alrighty. Mana. Not what I think about it. Well then, perhaps then, I guess. And as that goes, army, it's time. We're going on another great adventure outside of here.
Tanos must die.
Yeah, no, I get it, you have this hate boner for your foster father, but... Oh, well, the portal is still there. Now I do have access to a meteor shower spell, which is gonna prove useful. I should probably increase the WAG. Yeah, there we go. And I mean, if enemy troops come by, I'll know it and I'll handle them, so... There are rocks here that could be destroyed, but... very little point in doing that. Ooh, the goblins, wait. Actually, the goblins should have stayed... Actually, don't need the goblins. Goblins, you go back. Because the goblins are needed to keep
What's up?
the trap production going. Like, I don't need the goblins. The goblins are there just to work.
These cowardly dwarves have actually blown up the bridge. I mean, it's good for my ego to be feared that greatly, but how are we going to get through there now?
That's a good question. Damage bonus. Well, Coburn, you're getting the damage bonus. There we go. Now,
Everything good must die.
well, the bridge is broken. I guess we do have to go for the opposite end. Like, here and break this up.
The half-blind evil had yet to find another way over the demolished bridge. Had it even really searched for one? Needing an alibi, it quickly sent a few creatures swarming out as a vanguard. The having a look around evil's army had discovered a stone heap. Just a little brute force, and it would fall into the ravine to form something like a bridge. Computer game logic. Enemies have entered the dungeon.
They have.
Payday.
Well. You have a set of traps ready. I don't have enough. I do have a dungeon spell, so I can get them back. One of your traps is no longer functional. Well, they don't have much life left. I'll give it long. Anybody? Goblins! Go finish them up. Goblins, please do your job. Good job. Good goblins. Honestly, I'm not even going to bother with whether they get brought into the fold as zombies or not. I mean, I'd love it if that was the case, but apparently the graveyard doesn't function. It's kind of annoying. Unless it wants to exponentially, but even then it would not have that mana of problem. Oh, we've got more evil now. Increase the mission cap. There we go. We're gonna keep on going. Yeah, fire bombs. There we go. And then a meteor shower. What's there not to like about a meteor shower?
Showed him.
There we go. Halt! Ballista towers. Shame on you for the ballista towers. Shame. Holy, shameful display. Shameful. Holy shameful. There we go. Well, folks. Guess when you've got to, you've got to. Off you go. Destroy the magic generator.
Hey! Hands off my SLD-26 magical tower shield generator!
Hey, Grimly, Your toys break easily. My pals barely got their hands on it and it broke. So, people, let's have a look at this second death hammer, shall we?
Keep your hands to yourself and I'll bite your fingers off, you goddamn wench. Right, men, prepare the Death Hammer!
Grimly seemed a little desperate upon seeing the occasionally gigging as a stand-up comedian evil turned out to be a brilliant strategist. It relentlessly sent its armies towards the second Death Hammer.
Well,
What's up?
just keep moving forward, man. Why do we have 6 of those now? Onward, folks! To victory everlasting! And to murder never ceasing. And it's gonna go down.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
They have.
Oh, these things are pretty fragile, aren't they? Grimly, I think I accidentally broke both your hammers. I'm so sorry.
I'll strangle you in my bare hands, Gil! You goddamn disgusting!
In order to make sure we don't have to cut out all of Grimly's cursing, I'll just take over here. The brilliant evil had succeeded. The second Dwarven Hammer was also history, and its army marched inexorably towards the dwarven town of Steelsmith. Something else permeated the smell of metalworking that wafted from the city towards the dungeon. The smell of the dwarves.
Well, I'll send my
For
troops.
good reason, too. We're going to tear the city apart. We could still return to the side of good. Let me think about it for a second. No.
Well, that checks out. Why return to the side of good? We've got cookies in evil. And that's all we need, I guess. I mean, I'll put a rolling stone trap here, just... Requires an addition. Yeah. It is placed against an adjacent wall, like... Where exactly would you want the trap to be placed in order for it to function properly? Because I am curious. Like, how do you turn? I'd like to turn this around. I can turn the camera. I just cannot seem to turn the thing with the trap around. Like, seriously. How do you turn traps? Hey, game. How do you turn traps? A wall enclosed style. I mean, I hope you realize, game, that this is on you. Like, you're not telling me how to turn around the camera. This is bad game design, game. Do you understand me? Bad game design.
Oh, damn it, you always have to be in such a hurry. I just completed my surprise. You know that all good things come in threes.
Honestly, do you have another one of those damn death hammers?
A death hammer? Ha! I have 3 death hammers!
What? The whole thing times 3? Not very imaginative, if you ask me. You are so...
Stop! Hammer time!
Oh, we're coming.
Together, the 3 death hammers had a lot more power than a single one. It would certainly be better for the Dungeon Heart if they too were quickly put out of action.
Well,
showed him.
time forward. Onwards, man, onwards. Advance. I said advance.
Give your orders.
Concentrate firepower. And then concentrate firepower again. 1, 2. And 3. I guess he's standing atop that.
Oh, hey!
So, that's the way you want it. I'll take care of you myself. For death and glory, the horn of Grimly Hammerhand shall sound in the deep one last time. Men, let this be the hour when we draw swords together. Now for wrath, now for ruin, and the Red Dawn!
Finally, we meet Grimly.
Alright.
Your final hour has come.
This guy was just...
What?
Glad of the last guy joined the party. 1 hour later. Yeah, about to lose our main line of defense.
Oh, hey!
He also has access to spell? No. Come on, man. Good.
You pay for this, you damn brat!
With these words, Grimly the Dwarven King breathed his last.
A well-earned victory for evil! Ha! All the legends and stories that revolve around good heroes. Utter nonsense. In the end, evil will always triumph. Time to enjoy my victory.
Talia, what have you done? You killed Grimly. I will have to punish you for this. Stay where you are. I'll be there in a couple of hours.
Time to run. Time.
Apparently, Tanos was anything but enthusiastic about his foster daughter's deeds. The insightful evil knew that a confrontation was not yet advisable and ordered Talia to travel west, always west.
We could always wait for Father and try to explain everything to him. Oh, come on. Even my good side can't be that naive. He'll skin me alive if he gets his hands on me. There's no way I should get anywhere near him until his anger has cooled.
Yep.
Oh, unfortunately, I'm afraid I have to agree with my evil me. We should let the grass grow over the whole thing first.
Oh, good and evil in agreement. A rare stroke of luck, I'd say. So it was time to run.
Yep. Nothing like self-preservation to convince people. So how was I supposed to convert a hero? Well, over campaign.
Here, the only problem was, as usual, his own death. After the Dwarven King Grimly suffered a premature death at the hands of the hero-beating evil's armies, the dark elf Talia got herself out of Dodge. She took the evil creatures and retreated into the tunnels and mines of Steelsmith, which were connected to the most remote places in the world. The hasty departure proved to be very wise indeed, for shortly afterwards, Tanos appeared on the scene, and with him, a mighty army of good. When he found his dwarven friend's lifeless body, he screamed his pent-up anger out into the world, as overly emotional heroes are often prone to do. A few hours later, Tanos gathered with his 2 remaining comrades and commanders in his tent. We will now repeat approximately what was said. I, the evil will destroy us. We are lost. Wail, wail, and so on. In the end, Tanos called his fellow soldiers to order and commanded them to return to their respective empires and strengthen their defenses. So it was time to do what all good folks do: hide themselves behind thick walls in fear and hope that the storm would pass them by and hit the others. How exceedingly honorable.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Tanos sent out some spies to track down his evil student. The Dark Elf had, by then, beaten her way through the mines of Steelsmith, accidentally awakened an army, and fled from a whip-swinging demon. The usual stuff that happens when traveling through dwarven tunnels. At least they had left Tanos and the armies of good far behind them, and now moved almost unmolested through the countryside, determined to continue spreading chaos and horror.
Oh, the bird. What did the bird do to you? The end of Burger's End.
The end of Burger's End. After Grimly's inglorious end, the insidious evil's army had gone through the mines of Steelsmith to escape Tanos' armies and his wrath. The old shafts brought them close to the busy town of Burger's End.
Ah, we finally get the brewery. Good.
Talia and the all-devouring evil's army had left the mines of Steelsmith behind them, far from Tanos and his henchmen. The tunnels brought them close to the city Burger's End, in the Empire's hinterlands. Burger's End was known for its voracious heroes. More specifically, their appetites were wait for it, dairy. They ate so much that the city had to be supplied with food from the surrounding area on a daily basis. True story.
These gluttons are going to be easy. Onwards, creatures of the deviant evil! Give these gourmands their just desserts!
This hasty attack wasn't the best idea, as the what is cannon fodder for evil's creatures all too quickly found out. These well-fed warriors proved to be exceedingly powerful and dismembered the advancing horde with terrifying speed.
That could have gone better.
Yeah, I mean, what made you think that was...
Naturally, a battle like that can work up an appetite. Luckily, a transport full of food showed up shortly after the clash. The wheels quickly turned in the deceitful evil's evil brain. What if those deliverers were to have an accident on their way to the city, and the city suddenly ran out of food? It giggled a treacherous little giggle.
Well,
Those wood piles could be used as a roadblock if they were put into motion with a few hefty blows.
I see.
That would make transporting that food even more difficult.
Okay, then we'll starve the pigs out. A brilliant plan.
Wait,
Do
what?
we have to do this? I feel so bad about killing Grimly. I'm surprised. I thought that evil act would finally extinguish the good part of me. I guess I'll just have to put up with you for a while longer.
These schizophrenic monologues are really annoying. They prevent me from saying so much more.
Not the worst thing when I look at the reviews of the last game.
What? How dare you? Talk about cheeky. You haven't heard the last of this.
I mean, if even the last game is telling you that you suck. Yeah, we're getting the Nagas immediately. I mean, the Nagas are probably the best thing you can ever get. There we go. Features. So we're
In its boundless genius, the prudent evil had provided Talia with a few Gobberbots whose combat strength would prove extremely useful. They were just, wait a minute. Where are they?
Yes! They were supposed to be delivered yesterday, but the postman just left a note at the dungeon entrance saying that I wasn't home. I was here the whole time.
Oh, how I'd love to work with professionals. Just once. Professionals. Just once. Take a deep breath. Remember what they taught you. You don't want any more of those electric shocks. Fine. Fine. And so, the bad-tempered evil quickly threw 2 Gobberbots into the dungeon. Then it went out to find that postman and beat the living crap out of him.
That seems like a great idea. Gonna need more cream. Yep, and now we're full. I'm going to research more space. Why not? Like, the cemetery does give me a good addition of troops. So I'll probably go for that too. And while I'm at it, would expand the Gobbler's place. I'll just... I already know it's gonna end up being big. But I don't actually need you with this. There we go. And then I'm gonna take a spot here and make it bigger so I can have Arcanum or whatever else I want. Oh? Does seem like this is gonna be a problem eventually. That's chances are there's a secret room there and I'm gonna awaken something. Yeah, no. Oh, lot of gold. So anyway, I was saying that's going to be the graveyard. Yep. There we
It's payday.
go. Ooh. Oh. There we go, we're no longer in debt. Everybody's happy now, isn't it? Oh, this is a gold vein.
Spiders have spread throughout the underground.
Really? Well, guess we should stop them. Off you go.
Meanwhile, even the gluttonous heroes of Burger's End had noticed the constant rhythmic thumping sounds coming from underground between chews, and sent scouts and combat troops out towards the dungeon.
Ah, these stuffed pigs will be a piece of cake. We could also deal with them peacefully, couldn't we?
That was a noble thought from the good Talia, but the heroes of Burger's End were not choosy about what they ate,
Wait,
and
what?
dark elf fingers were considered a delicacy.
Oh, disgusting! Right, let's roast these pigs.
Seriously?
Oh, good call.
Seriously? I have words. I mean, they're not kind words, but I do have words, like... fingers. I'm gonna put that there. Should probably increase the snotlings too. Yeah, get more money for that, of course. Have one finger or the other. There we go. I could though fill this up, but I guess we're just gonna take the shortest path to the dungeon core, so... Got a graveyard here, a fluffy, happy graveyard. It's very fluffy and very happy. Got a hideout. Alright, let's
There are
expand.
enemies in your dungeon.
Yeah, don't say. From up above, well... Thankfully we've got some people already
Lead
fighting,
me to
but...
the battle.
Ouch!
Go, fight! Murder! What do you mean I don't have any more goblins? There's trillions of those. You can literally have all the gobblers you want. I'm even gonna dig a second entrance so you can just go get them from the left. Because look, all the delicious gobblers you can have. Gonna have so many, we're gonna probably eclipse the sun, the amount of gobblers we'll have. So this room was cleared. Would make it into something. Ah, yes, I know. I need Everless. Yep. One more. Two more. I get the job done. Well, let's see. I do guess it's time to leave the dungeon with what little we have, and... I mean, we also have 3 zombies.
Ooh!
They'll do something good. So if you go out here, alright, you pop out here.
Evil will triumph.
Good enough. I'm gonna go this way. There we go. And there we go. Let's try to get some evil.
God, hey!
Alrighty.
Take that, you worm!
Well, some people will gain a level. Oh, come on, stop hitting one another.
The evilness collecting evil had, well, collected evil. Damned adjectives, whatever. It soon had the chance to research Gobobots, enabling it to recruit them itself in future.
Oh, well.
This extremely useful research would equip all normal goblins with a mech, greatly increasing their combat strength.
I see. Should probably send my men. Send them back now. There is another. Oh, there's a thing over there. Probably destroy that.
It's payday.
Ah, we lost a zombie.
Good will fall!
Nah, we'll live.
The first food delivery set out for Burger's End. Of course, the well-prepared and not at all surprised evil would never let it arrive at its destination.
Can actually intercept it. Yeah, we actually can. It's literally coming through our faces, so... Also going... I mean... How fast is it going, though? Because I do have questions on how fast it is. But well...
The beer-brewing evil could now build a brewery. Alcohol and heavily armed evil creatures. What could go wrong? But apart from that, the brewery was able to brew delicious beer, which the Horde creatures craved. Beer was essential for the Horde, as these stubborn creatures demanded the delicious beverage as soon as they acquired a certain amount of experience and wanted to continue their training beyond a given stage. Actually, that kind of reminds me of my time in the army.
I mean... Okay, well intercepted along the road. Ah, there it is. Was like the question mark. Each novice first. Else dies down.
Ouch! Ouch!
There we go.
Evil is unstoppable!
Everybody's still alive.
Tanos must die!
Food delivery slow. Well, gonna be your last.
The destructive evil had destroyed the food delivery before it even got close to Burger's End.
Well, for now, Talia, you get the critical hit. And everybody back home. Now, what did I want to build? You'll probably get a demon or two. It may be useful. And also Tinkerer Cake. So. Beer is overkill for time to kill one another. I mean, yeah. So. First of all, the Tinkerer's Cave.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Well, I can't do much until my troops come back. Oh, would you look at that? They've literally just come back.
Your dungeon heart is under attack.
Well, we're here, I guess. I'll do what we can. Ah, would you look at that? And that's another gold vein. Oh, neat. Yep, getting 2 more snot. Like, most important thing ever is getting the snotlings out. So this is the Tinker's Cave. Why did I build a Tinker's Cave? I mean, I do want traps, but I should have built a workshop first. This is too big. 3. 3. I guess the rest can be storage space. we're getting some gold back. Oh. Yeah, gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble. Got 45 of those.
It's payday.
Yay, everybody's getting paid. Let's make there we go. So, that's the Tinkerer place. I need 8 of these. Workshops for building. Got space for 54 toolboxes. I'm gonna do a bad job.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
No, really.
Ooh! Ow! The power flows through my veins.
So, just... I am curious, like, can I at most have only 4 zombies even in later levels? I mean, I'll take that as a yes, because I guess after that you don't have more. Like... There we go. Did I place a vortex down? No, I did not. Tinkerers, that's gonna be the other one. I'm gonna need a vortex place.
The stagecoach, I mean the food delivery, was on its way to Burger's End. Naturally, it would never reach its goal.
Probably. I mean, I'm not one to judge. Just might. Well, 4 per 4 should be more than enough. I need a tinker, and we're gonna need a brewery. Well, we already did build the Tinkerer cave, so... Again, why can I not just build 2 in a row? At this point, I'll just make it bigger. Wait, though. Yeah. Those should be there. Alright.
I am invincible! Well, almost.
You say so. I'm gonna need a brewery. And a place where I can put it. I mean, the hideout and the food is over here. These are the guys who want it the most, so... Either... Doing everything, which seems like a fine compromise. Ooh, it's literally passing in front of us, and I nearly missed it. Off you go. But nearly doesn't mean I did.
I will destroy this land.
Off you go. Quickly now. Wait, this one is fast? Really? Stop it! It is not allowed to go further.
The savage evil never even gave the food delivery a chance. Now, its creatures gorged themselves on the delicacies instead of the heroes in Burger's End.
Really? Doesn't seem like there's much we've been gorging ourselves on. Sure, if you say so. Now. Yes, now I could put a second one here, but that will wait. I mean, I could just put it over and call it a day and then just keep it down. Well,
There are enemies in your dungeon. The
I-
refuses to touch any alcohol at all evil still hadn't built a brewery, which led to a great grumbling and moaning amongst the ranks of the Horde and prevented them from becoming even more powerful fighters.
just give
This
me-
situation required an urgent remedy.
Yes, I'm building it now. It's a free per free? Really?
Payday.
Good enough. Well, I've received a phone call and I guess I have to answer it. I'll just save the game here. There we go. And I guess I'll continue it next time. I mean, later this evening. It is a Saturday. So, hope you had fun watching me play the first and a half, and we'll see each other soon. That's it. Hope you had fun. Bye.